All right, here we are back with Steve Fleming versus Thomas Haas. Once again, would like to apologize for the continual internet difficulties we're having here. The internet here at Champions is not. Oh, it's not the most robust internet connection in the world, and unfortunately, it's just not able to keep up with the stream.
Doesn't
So,
yeah, you have to. There you go.
okay, so I'm joined here in the booth with by Josh McCulley and Eric Highland.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. We got a good match here, folks.
Yeah.
As I said,
I
hopefully
know
hopefully the network will
streak will-
actually stay up.
and the streak will continue of 3 straight hill matches.
Yeah.
So, in your unbiased opinion, Eric, who you pulling for?
Yeah. It's going to be a tough match either way. I mean, obviously, I think Steve has a little bit more season. He's a little older, a little more veteran, but Thomas, it's going to be a good match. If I had to root for somebody, I'd like to root for the young Haas, but I'm going to stay neutral in it and just hope for a good match, and hopefully the stream stays up.
Yeah. Like how they're going away from the scorecard and going old school back to the coins.
Yeah.
It's a good break by Steve.
That was a real good break there. He's straight in on the 4 ball, and looks like the only work in this rack will be the 5 to the 6.
It's nice that he's making them in numerical order on the break, too.
Have you played a match yet?
I've played 2 so far. I don't know. I don't know where I was at in the bracket there. Yeah, I played 2 matches thus far, and
You've won both of them.
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually played pretty good today yet so far. Yeah.
I expect that, and unless you're playing someone like Johnny Archer, then I'm like, all right, he's probably going to lose. Oh, Steven.
Yeah, unfortunate miscue there.
Got safe.
Might have been a fortunate miscue.
That, and I think the cue ball rolled on the spot.
And he's jacked up on the 9, so.
So you're in a divot with an eighth of a ball to hit, jacked up over the 9 with an open table and no clear place to play safe. I like his odds.
He's got them young eyes, though, so.
Yeah, his young eyes are telling us that our old eyes are even worse because he's like, I'm just going to hit this real softly and use the 8 ball as a blocker. Nope. Just don't hit the 6. Yeah, I think coming out of that divot from the spot throws that off a lot more than he thought it was going to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely a tough spot to be in starting out your first shot there. Jacked up in a divot over a ball.
I like how Scott's grooming Thomas, making him stand during the match. Scott took his chair.
That was his punishment for hitting the 8 ball.
Steve has come out a little shaky. I'm not used to that.
He missed it pretty good. I think Thomas might have to rail first this. I don't know if he can come down maybe and play a bank on the 6 or a safe, but.
Well, if he goes rail first with the top rail first, the angle might take him to the 6. If he goes the easier way and side rail, he might be in a little bit of trouble.
If he hits it thin, no, okay, he's looking at that there, just taking his medicine there.
Yeah, make the ball, then play safe on the 6.
Yeah, he can just shoot. If he gets a good straight angle, he can just shoot a stop shot exactly right there, yeah. Just a stop shot and bank the 6 up where the 8 is.
I think I'm a little too aggressive. I'm going head rail, trying to cut the 5 in and coming back down. The easier and the better shot is to do what he's about to do, though.
He hit it too hard to do that. I think he can
Ooh.
get under it here.
As I say,
yeah.
this is the way I was
Yeah,
thinking.
he can get under it there. Yeah.
Not necessarily get under it to shoot it, but at least get under it and have a safe to
Yeah,
stay behind the 7.
Just a stop shot. And believe me, from a little bit of experience that I do have, I don't try and get cute with it and try and freeze on the 7, wind up drawing it back over, and he's got a straight in shot on the 6 ball. Just a stop shot will do here. Exactly. Good shot.
Very nice. And you're making your opponent, who's already missed 2 very routine and easy shots, come with a shot here. Because where he's at, did he take away the side rail for the 1 rail?
Yeah, I mean, I think he can jack up and masse it, which is probably the way I would
Oh,
go.
yeah, he can definitely go 1 rail.
Yeah.
Okay. Steve loves going 2 rails, though. So
It looks like he's looking at a 1 rail. Well, actually, no, he might be going
He
2.
might, yeah, 2 rails behind it, trying to
Yeah.
stick it there, maybe. No, he hit it pretty slow.
Oh, he hit that well.
Yeah, he
Hit that
did.
very good.
He did.
I ordered a BLT, and right after I did it, I regretted it. I was like, man, I should have got something bigger.
I got that steak sandwich was phenomenal. I mean, the steak was like ground steak, and it was really good.
Maybe that'll be my 7 o'clock snack.
It's worth it. Trust me. Seasoned real good and really good.
Thank you.
You know, Thomas tried to play a little defensive shot, little kick safe there. He hit it just a little hard and left Steve a back cut here on the 6.
Also, Coke. Thank you. Steve's not happy with the angle he gave himself, but he's going to be perfectly fine here.
Yeah, I think he should be able to miss that 9 there and go 2 rails.
Even if he doesn't miss it, he's going to be hitting fat. He's going to draw. He's going to draw out.
Yep, just by the 9. Yep.
Yeah.
Saw that ball well.
Very nicely played.
It just doesn't get any easier for him.
Seems like he's using my speed control. I spent about most of my life on the rail. It's just a weird game like that. You know, you got all that room to land, and I mean, short you're good, a little less long you're good, and bam, it always ends up on the rail.
Or if the 9 ball would have been anywhere down table, he would have frozen to the back of it. I mean, it's just weird how things attract the cue ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any scratches?
No. Yes. Wow.
And we are in Frederick, Maryland, guys. If you guys are local or anywhere close, I mean, this is a very nice venue. Champions down in Frederick, Maryland.
Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of this place.
I mean, there's plenty of seating. I mean, there's plenty of area to sit and stand. The food's phenomenal. Staff's great. And we got some of the best pool players on the East Coast here to battle this thing out.
Okay, so Thomas takes the 1-0 lead, and he will be breaking.
Sorry, he'll be breaking. And I honestly, I just like the area. I mean, I worked up here for a little bit, but I didn't really get to enjoy it as much. But now when I come up, if I get knocked out early, which usually happens, you get to, go around and check out the sites. Come back here, have dinner, and then reminisce about how bad you played pool.
Yeah, the Champions, man. I've been playing pool for, since I was 15, about 21, 23 years or something like that. And I'll tell you what, like all the Champions they had laid out real nice. The one in Laurel was nice. Rockville years ago, I used to go to that one, was really nice. I mean, Rockville's a nice little town too. So it was They seem to put them in really nice little towns, man.
Well, I'm going to part ways with you guys for about 5 minutes. So I'll be right back.
Enjoy your BLT there,
I
Josh.
will.
I think Thomas came up dry on the
He
break
did.
there.
He
He
did.
tends to hit him a little softer than most. I was talking to him earlier, and he said he likes to shoot a little softer controlled break rather than smash him and hit him hard. So
That was about the only thing I did well in my match was break. I was making 2 or 3 balls on every break. I think I made 4 once.
it's the most important shot of the game.
Unfortunately, I wasn't having a great shot after the break.
It's tough. I mean, you need a little bit of luck. I watch these top players play pool, and they're breaking the balls. Sean Wilkie, for example, he hits them about 300 mile an hour, and it seems like he makes 2 or 3 balls and always has a shot.
Yeah.
Josh Brothers, who plays really good and hits the rack hard, same thing. And I get up there and I smash him and break real hard, and I never line up. Never just.
I wasn't breaking real hard. I was squatting the rock, but it kept getting kicked. And normally it gets kicked into the pocket for me. It wasn't doing that, but it was getting kicked to where I wasn't having much of a shot.
Right. I think Steve was on the fence there. He just played a little safe there behind the 8.
Yeah.
I don't know if Thomas can curve this ball or.
Yeah, because he definitely could have made that in the side, but then he wouldn't have had any shot on the 2 had he made it. So.
This is actually a lot better than it looks. I mean, he's got a lot of angles cut off. He can't come 2 rails behind it. He's got the 1 rail on the side cut off. Looks like he's going to try and force it 1 rail, unless he thinks maybe he can clip the edge of it. His eyes are better than mine. Yeah, just 1 rail. Hopefully it doesn't. Oh, he bumped and got a rail. That's actually a pretty good shot.
Yeah. Ended up behind the 3.
Yeah, good hit and left him behind a 3 ball. Hey guys, if you're out there watching this, do me a favor. This is Eric Highland. I'd like for you guys maybe to like and share the stream. Maybe try and get the viewer count up a little bit here. I mean, we have 2 really, really solid players playing here. I'd like to try and get some more viewers watching this thing. And that's a pretty good shot to tell everyone out there. Instead of just making it 1 rail, he chose to kick 1, 2 behind the 1 to get separation, to put the 1 up table and leave the cue ball down table. I mean, he could have just hit that ball, and he liked the idea of using the 2 rail kick and getting some separation. Thomas chose just to try and duck under that 5 ball there. I mean, he left him on the rail. Steve doesn't have a play to go out a shot here. More than likely, Thomas is going to be kicking at the next ball here. He's got a lot of blockers down there he can put him behind. I like banking the 1 and sliding down behind the 8. 1 or 2 rails. Yep, that's exactly right. 2 rails down behind the 8. Good shot.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, it's pretty much, I wouldn't say a gimme, but that's definitely the play you want to go out there. Thomas got a 1 railer here off the side rail. I like to hit this ball with low or low right and hit it pretty firm, try and get the cue ball to stay there and bank the 1, 2 rails behind the 2. He hit that a little softer than I would have liked to see him, and he left Steve a nice shot on the 1 here. Steve got a little flat on this ball. I
He
think he
did.
would have liked to hit it a little bit harder and come off the rail. Yeah, he's just going to take his medicine and take a shot. I mean, he definitely wanted a little more angle on that 2 ball. Would have been nice to try and get over on the 3. So he's just going to shoot a stop shot here, or maybe just punch the cue ball off the side rail.
Gave himself a little bit of an angle on the 4, but he should be okay here.
Rick Scarletta Jr. in the house.
What's up, Eric? How you doing, buddy?
Doing good, doing good. Another great event by On the Hill, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you guys are doing big things, man.
That's our goal. Try to stay consistent.
Yeah.
Keep growing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a nice tournament, nice tour thing you got going. You don't take no BS and run a tight ship, and no favoritism to anybody, and you guys do it the right way for sure, man.
Thanks, man. Oh, good shot there by Steve.
Yeah,
Letting that ball out, get right in the gap.
Yeah, he should have enough angle here just to draw back and play the 7 in the same pocket. 2 rails.
Stop it right there. Draw this back a touch. Really just stop it. The width of the cue ball, put him right where he wants to be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be 1-1 here, and Steve's going to be breaking.
Yeah. So Steve evens it up.
Got a couple other good matches going right now, right behind us. When we switch to the other view, you might be able to see you got Kevin West and Sean Look Up. Looks like Sean just beat Kevin. Steve to break now, 1-1.
Yeah, I think he made like 3 or 4 balls on his first break. Had a straight in shot on the 4 and miscued on the first rack.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like that one's going to dress up. Yeah, nice break.
The 8 ball have him a little bit.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from that angle.
No, I think he's got a clear pocket.
Yeah.
Might have to just spin it in a little bit.
Yeah, he's going to be using outside anyways to come up on the 2, so he should be in good shape, I would think.
Yeah, right by. You can get in trouble here.
Did
The
he
5
go
ball's
far
big.
enough?
That ball in the middle of the table is always huge. Always huge. Looks like
Yeah,
might
he'll
be
probably
able to
hit
go
this
shoot
with-
straight at it.
You think he's shooting at it?
I think so. Looks like it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He had more of it than I thought.
Very nice.
Good shot.
Now here's where it should get fairly simple for him. Just kind of slide this ball out to in the middle of the table, have a
Yeah.
stop shot. You got your option here. You can just kind of stop it and draw the ball back to the side rail to get on the 7, right?
Yeah,
Or-
I like to either
you
stop
can
it or
go
just roll it.
forward or
Yeah, just
touch.
roll it a couple inches maybe.
And then,
Steve likes to pocket him pretty
come to your
good,
rails.
so he might try and force the cue ball forward a little bit. He got a little flat on that. He's probably going to draw up and play the 7 where he's standing, I would think.
Yeah. Good shot there. Oh, he got under it.
That's one of them balls you're feeling real good. You're getting your format down for the set, and you just kind of overpower it a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
He's probably just going to slow roll it. It's a good shot.
Brings that side pocket into place on it. So.
Sean beat Kevin 7-0.
Oh, wow. Wow. So here you can come one rail or two rails, depending on what his preference is. I kind of like two rails.
Yeah,
so
he looks like he's
on
queuing to the
gold
draw
crown.
at 2 rails, yeah.
I see that's the difference. Like, you know, on the diamond, you would play that ball one rail.
Right,
It touch
right.
the second rail. Right, but he got perfect on the 9 ball here. He's going to take a 2-1 lead. Thomas's break. Steve's one of the better players out here right now. He has Steve has really good pace when Steve's
does.
playing well. You know, not too slow, not too fast. It's pretty smooth. Guys noticed Thomas switched the balls there when he was racking because for all of our tournaments we have a set pattern of how to rack the balls. That way everybody breaks exactly the same rack every time.
Yeah, I like that with a lot of the pattern racking going on and people trying to set the racks up and stuff. I think it keeps everything real neutral.
I agree. These guys are getting a 2-ball to come out good. I know a couple times I broke the balls. You got to find that speed where you can get because a few times last night I was playing around with Shane Jackson a little bit. I kept getting the back ball kind of stuck. I guess I was just hitting a little easy. Today it didn't happen as much, but sometimes the 2-ball gets stuck up there by the counters there, like right in the middle.
Okay.
And then, you know, if you don't end up making the one, you got to kind of like spin the ball around the table, a couple rails, and in between balls. They're getting it, they're cutting it a little bit, so they're getting the ball to come out of there pretty good.
This is a little tester to start the rack.
Which way do you play this? You roll forward and play the 4 on the side? Or you
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, he came twice across. He hit it good.
Yeah, he did hit it real good.
I play that ball a little slower.
Yeah.
A little spin.
Yeah, for sure. He's trying to get back to the middle of the table, I would think, at least, so he can just stun over for the 6.
Same thing here. He's got an option, right? He can come around 3 rails, or he can shoot it with a bunch of inside and just come off the side of it.
Yep, that's a great shot. Back to about the center of the table. Yeah, yep. Good angle on the 5.
Draw it back, give himself a little angle on the 6 to get over for the 7.
He's a little flat on this, though. He's almost going to have to.
Yeah, just draw straight back where he's at, though. It's fine, right? Try to come back a little more. He punched it in.
Yeah, I didn't.
See, I wouldn't have wanted to be that flat on the 6 there.
Yeah, well, I think he got a little flat on the 5, actually, which created this flat on the 6. It's a good shot to get back in line a little bit.
What do you like
I
here?
think you just go back and forth, play the 8 up in the opposite
You
corner.
don't like just kind of slow rolling it in and shoot the 8 up the table?
Nah, he's got a lot. I think he's got a lot of angle
Maybe
to be
too
able to
much
do
angle
that.
there.
Yeah.
Cheat the pocket a hair. He could draw this ball up too, you know.
Yeah, he could. I think drawing it there, you got to run into the 8. I don't know if he has enough angle. I think he has too much angle to get up on top of the 8 with draw. He'd probably have to run into it. Which looks like what he's doing. He looks like he is queuing low.
So he went slow at it to shoot the 8 up the table. See, I think there you need a touch of inside, right?
Yeah,
So
to help
you give
slow it
yourself-
down a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
And push it up a little bit further. Give you a little better, a little straighter shot on that. You can just shoot this in, go across. Oh, he hit it perfect.
Yeah, it's a good shot. Real good shot. Good shot. We got a match, 2-2.
2-2. Steve Drake on serve.
Yeah, I had to make this event. I had to put this event on my schedule. I got a bunch of young kids at the house and stuff, but I tell you, man, the dying breed of the big table, it's just not around anymore. I knew I was going to play one champions event, I wasn't sure which one it was. I was like, I got to play an event on the big table. It's been, I don't even remember when I played a big table event. They're just like not around.
Yeah, there's not as many, that's for sure. Not like there used to be.
No.
Our tables have really taken over.
Yeah, they have.
Steve missed the wing ball there. I didn't think he cut him too much.
Actually, it might have been the Magic 8 the last time I seen you. That might have been the last big table event I played, and that was probably 3 or 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Trevor's place, Trevor Dent's, yeah.
He's here today, too.
Yeah.
It's good to see him. Yeah, because I think he ended up closing it in 16, right? I think
Yes.
when he closed. So
Yep.
that's where I played out of a lot when I first started playing better. That's why he had a table in there and it played absolutely great.
Yeah.
It was an old gold crown. He had all the rails redone and 4-inch pockets. And the table played awesome. Played a lot of pool on that table. Really smoothed you out. I like coming 3 rails here. Spin the ball out around the 8, come between the 8 and the 3.
Yeah, he hits that shot real good. I know I sound like a broken record, guys out there, but if you're watching this, man, please just hit that share button, man. We're up to 72 viewers now. I mean, I think we should be in the 200s. Take 2 seconds and just hit the share button. Get this stream out there. I mean, you're not getting charged anything. The stream's free. I mean, it's an excellent stream. A lot of stuff behind it. A lot of stuff to make it happen. And let's just get everybody watching it today. Watch some good pool.
Give us subscribe to the page too if you have a quick second. That helps us out a bunch with YouTube. So it'll help us keep it. The more subscriptions we get, help us keep it free for everybody. That's our goal. Kind of go to the side rail here, you think? Or are you going to draw?
Yeah.
Couldn't have got any better on that ball if you tried.
Yeah, boy. I know if Rick and I are shooting this, all we're seeing right now is that damn side pocket. That damn side pocket, You know it's going toward there. You know it's going. We've been playing pool 20 years or however long we've been playing. And
that's it.
So you just got to be mindful of that side pocket.
You almost can cut this ball and draw it a little, maybe come into the back of the 5.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, he got a little flat on this ball with that 6 not going,
Gonna have to do a little something with this now.
I would have liked to have been a little closer to the rail there just to be able to slide back over in between the 9 and the 7 for the 6, but looks like he got on the wrong side of it.
He can draw this ball out if he wants
to. Yeah,
to.
Just punch it out, center ball.
You can punch it out with center ball, or you can put a good stroke on it and come a couple rails on the other side.
2 rails down under it? Yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
He got into the 9.
Got a little roll. I mean, you can see it, but
was trying to miss the 9 ball there. Sure. So, if you play the bank, you got to hammer it, right?
I don't know if the bank goes. I mean, you might be able to cut the angle back and stuff, but
send it out there and kind of shorten it up off that rail and miss the 7 ball. That's a great shot.
I was talking to Thomas a couple weeks ago at a different event, and him and his dad, obviously Scott Haas, like to practice a lot and play a lot. And he said something very interesting to me, and it's kind of just based on that shot right there. Him and his dad practice a little bit throughout the week when they have time, and he said his dad really instills in him the only thing they want to do is not give up any easy tables.
Yeah.
Do not give up any easy tables. And, it's got me thinking from 2 or 3 weeks ago, and that's exactly what he did there. I mean, he could have tried a flyer there, but he didn't. He banked the ball down 2 rails, and now, he makes the guy come with the shot or hit a good shot to beat him. And I think that's just critical in high-level competitive pool.
I agree. It's a lot like, it's like the one pocket theory, right? Just don't leave them anything. Don't leave them anything easy.
Yeah, I think Steve's just going to thin this ball and try and put him behind the 8,
Bring the cue ball
or
down
come
behind the
2
9.
rails and down behind the 9.
I like thinning it that way.
Yeah, that's what he's doing there. Some balls down there. Yep.
A little thick.
Yep. He had 2 blockers down there. I mean, that's probably the most practical way to go.
Yeah, I definitely think that's the right way. But,
Yeah.
Sometimes playing in a tournament, a situation, you just like it gets in your head. You don't want to not hit the ball, right? So then you end up touching it a little thicker than
Right.
you meant to. So. Who saw the bank coming?
He kind of rushed that shot a little bit. He didn't put much.
Especially for him. Thomas is
Yeah.
another guy that has a real deliberate pace. He's very
He does.
almost robotic, like with his pre-shot routine and, very not slow, but oof. Definitely didn't want to miss that ball.
Yeah, it was an unfortunate miss there by Thomas. He's going to have just a 1 railer to come up.
And
And
then it hangs. That's the bad. Yeah, it makes it even worse. You just come straight up there, just cut the 8 in, come right back up the middle of the table.
Okay, so we had a question in the chat. To the best of my knowledge, Steve Fleming is not related to Pat Fleming.
Yeah, not that I know of.
I don't believe so either.
He's never mentioned it. Steve is one of the players also that
I didn't miss a game while I was eating. It is 3-2, right?
Correct.
Okay.
If you notice, Steve always aims at the bottom of the ball, no matter what English he's using.
Really, I never took notice of that. Yeah.
Always. Yeah, they call it breaking the cue ball. Like if you watch Shane Van Boney, same thing. I think the theory behind it is there's a couple theories behind it really. One of them is they see the line better, right? Like if you're playing high English, and if you're shooting high English at the ball and your shaft is there, like it can kind of get in your line of the object ball.
Okay.
So like a lot of those guys, by aiming at the bottom, they just see most of both balls on their line. That's one of the theories. And the other theory was back in the day when most all of us played with deflection. Back then, it would help to take some of the deflection out because they play a little bit of a hook at the same time with it.
Huh. That's interesting. I never knew that. Well, Thomas had a good break there to get back in this match for
Yes,
sure.
he did.
Made 2 balls on the break. He's got a nice shot on the 2 and good angle.
Might have overhit that a little.
Yeah.
That's one of those shots where I'd rather fall just a little short than be a little long.
Yeah. Yeah,
Still-
getting long, you're shooting at the dark side of the pocket here. It's a weird angle.
Still draw it out. Right, just like that. I like putting a good move on that ball like he did and coming out.
Yeah, he let his stroke out there. He definitely trusted his stroke and hit it good. Good angle on the 5 just to pop over on the 6 now.
But I tell you, as long as we've been playing pool and, everything's kind of switching to diamond tables and diamonds, taking over the scene pretty much as far as equipment, but there still is no better sound than hitting the back of a gold crown pocket.
I actually have a 3 in my basement, so I know the feeling.
And that's what that's what I grew up playing on.
Yeah,
I
me
think
too.
it's what most of us grow up playing on.
Good shot there. Can just stop this ball here. Got like a short spot shot kind of angle here.
Yeah.
Just roll it in or take it to the bottom rail to keep the ball.
He's
here.
probably going to punch
Make
it.
sure you don't scratch. Ooh.
3-3. We got
Ball scrubbed
action.
its feet a little bit on the way in. Huh? I hit one like that earlier in my match. Ooh.
Yeah, we're getting close to 100 viewers now. That's a little more like it. But
Yeah. Yes, once again, if anybody has been with us on and off throughout the day, we apologize for the difficulties having internet connection issues here at Champions. But if the stream goes down, we will get it back up as quickly as we possibly can.
Steve's been breaking the balls pretty good.
He has,
Yeah.
except for that last one where he broke dry. Still able to win the rack. For that one, he drew his rock a little bit more. You see just a little frustration out of him with that. Two ball came flying back and back up now. Now he's got some work here.
Just want to give a shout out to my buddy Kyle Dilly. He just shared that I was on the mic here, so just wanted to give a shout out to Kyle Dilly back here in York, PA. Appreciate you watching, brother. I know you hit the share button.
What's up?
How come he's not playing?
I don't know. If he's in the chat. I don't know if he's in the chat or not. We could ask him, but Kyle Dilly, why aren't you here?
Wasn't Kyle the one the last tournament was on the throne?
Yes, he was the one watching that told us
Yeah.
he was watching from his toilet the last tournament.
Okay. Maybe he's embarrassed to show up then, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's a lot of fun. He's from my hometown. Good, solid player, man.
Steve
I think he has a lot of potential.
He might take a crack at this 9 ball.
Yeah.
No, he
No.
cuts the 2 in nicely. But
Yeah,
no
he's
love.
in trouble there.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes with that first shot there, it's not necessarily a bad thing to take a crack at the 9 because, you know, depending on, you can kind of tell the 2 balls, you're probably going to bank it like 2 rails and up the table, right? And then just play your cue ball.
Yeah, the 2 ball probably would have went to the end rail, and then the cue ball probably would have went back up. You would have had a free stab at it, yeah. And it looked like it wasn't laying too far off.
So thank you, Robert. I'll see what we can do about getting Shane on the TV table.
We got the shorty out. Got the short cue here. Let's see what he does.
And Charles, I believe we ended up with 91
Good hit.
players.
89.
89?
89 players?
89. Okay.
89 was the number. All right, so Thomas.
Here's Kyle Dilly. Working today. That's why Kyle's not here.
Working? Come on, I didn't think he worked. Sitting at a computer, you can't call that work. We miss you, Kyle. We miss you for sure, man. You're a lot of fun. Thomas has a lot of blockers down there. I think he's just going to thin this.
Yeah, I think you just bank
Thin
it
this
like to
4
the
ball
first
and-
time in there, right? And just kind of get the cue ball.
Yeah.
Send it down there.
I don't think he can get below the 9. I think probably the 8 ball maybe.
Might be able to come between the 7-8 and get down there, you know what I mean? Gotta go a little. Good shot.
It's actually a nice shot. Yeah, I mean, I don't like leaving the 4 ball like that. I think nowadays with these jump cues.
Yeah, I think I would have tried to get it a little closer to the rail.
Yeah,
and
for
just kinda
sure.
Banked it a little more. Maybe
First
tried to come
diamond
between the
maybe, or
7-8,
right by the
exactly.
center. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, because nowadays with the jump cue equipment and how phenomenal it is, I mean, it's no gimme, but they're,
Man, some
I
of
think
them
at
now
this
are
level.
like cheating.
yeah.
And I don't
Yeah.
mind the jump shot at all. I play the jump shot. I mean, all of it. But some of the jump cues now, they just make it's just so easy.
Yeah, I would think Steve would make this ball.
It's got to be about 50. It's probably 60-40. Oh, that's the one thing he definitely didn't want to do. Right, right, so Thomas really has to get, just get good on the 5 and the 6, and we should be home free this right.
Yeah, he's just going to play at one rail, I
Opportunity to
think.
both
Play
serve, yeah.
play the 5 in the same pocket.
Yep. Try to almost get straight in on the 5 ball. Yeah,
Yeah, you ain't got to do nothing fancy here. Draw it back just maybe a hair up above,
exactly.
and then just roll over and play the 7
Ideally,
in the
right where the
opposite
rock
side.
is at right now is
Exactly.
probably
Yep.
the best spot, but
It's perfect.
perfect.
Just follow over to the first diamond there and play the 7 probably on the opposite side, I would think.
Do you touch the rail here, or do you just kind of punch it over?
I like going into the rail, yeah, and coming off a little bit, yeah. I think better things happen.
I like punching it a hair here,
Oh, okay.
like that.
He
If I was
did
a little
too.
closer to it, I like punching it, but from that distance, I prefer to follow it to the rail.
Yeah.
I mean, well, you see what can happen there. I guess if you don't, you didn't get quite the right angle, right?
I think you have a little more control over the cue ball following it rather than punching it. Sometimes punching
Yeah.
it, like you come up short like that, or you overhit it, or I just think you have a touch more control with just finesse following it over and coming off the
agree.
rail. I mean, he should be okay here. He's a little bit out of line. I see him probably going 2 rails, playing the 8 in the corner down here.
He's jacking up. He might be drawing it above that. I mean, if you don't want to let the cue ball go too much, you can maybe just try to kind of baby it in, right, and just let the cue ball roll a hair.
I
Take the
don't.
shot on the 8, but it's not.
I don't like bringing the cue ball forward at all. Me personally, I like to draw it back here.
He might try to maybe touch the 9.
I think if he underhits it, he can play it in the side. If he overhit, oh, he went forward on it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
50-yard line.
Yep. So now he's either got to cut it in the side. If you cut it in the side, it looks like you might run right into the 9. Don't do nothing.
Yeah,
crazy,
just like
hit
slow roll it and follow it. Yeah,
Just roll it in, let your cue ball get to the 9, or you play the bank. But
he's cutting it in. He's just drawing off the end rail.
that's what I like here.
That was a nice
he could
shot.
miss the 9
Yeah.
altogether. Need to go a little though. Got a little tester here. Side pocket comes into play. It's just always in your mind.
No, he should be about a half a diamond away from the side pocket, I would think.
Yeah.
As long as he just rolls it. Nice shot.
Good shot.
Real nice shot. 4-3.
Thomas breaks serve there at 4-3. And him breaking, he's got a chance to take a 2-game lead.
I see you got Chop Tank on the schedule down there.
Yeah, Danny's a
Doing a
good
little-
friend. Danny's
yeah.
a good friend of mine. Typically, my job, I'm the GM at Bruce, so I try to do most everything there, but we don't have enough big tables right now. That should be happening hopefully sometime soon. But Danny's a real good friend of mine. He wanted to do some Fargo capped events down there. So
Oh, okay.
at our pool room, it doesn't go over so great, and Danny wanted to do it, so asked us if we would come down and run them for him. So
Yeah, that's a shout out to him, too.
looking
He's a
forward
great
to it.
guy, man.
Danny's
I've known
good, too.
Danny
Danny
for
good.
all my life, man. His son, Cohen Bell, real
Yeah.
respectful, real good up-and-coming player. He's doing big things. He put that together quick down there, man.
Yeah,
Danny didn't
actually,
waste no time, man.
He bought it's a bowling alley.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, I knew that.
And
Yeah,
he
I
took
talked to
out
him.
a couple lanes to put the pool room in. So like old school back in the day, there's a lot of pool rooms inside bowling alleys.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff
there's
like
still
that.
one up
So
in
now-
Reading, up Highway. Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, yeah. Yep, definitely good people, man.
I'm sure he's watching. I don't know if he's got on there and said hello yet, but
Yeah, I was surprised to not see Cohen here actually, unless maybe he
Yeah.
has something else going on. Yeah, him and Troy Bolden, they usually
Bobby
come out
Amber's
together.
jump it in. Yeah, we all know you jump real good, buddy.
Did Thomas take a little break here? I guess, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks like a quick little bathroom break.
127 viewers. I'm happy to see that. I know I keep talking about the viewers. That's good. I'd like to get this thing to 200. That's where we were a little bit before we crashed there a while ago. I think we were around 50 when we first started the match, so.
That's the thing. It makes tournaments tough. You got to be able to wait and then just come out and turn it on.
Oh, yeah, man. Tournaments, man. Tournaments are a grind. You know, you
Much
play.
different than playing a challenge match.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. For sure. I mean, you might have 2, 3. I mean, I went to a tournament up north, and, you know, you sit for 4 or 5 hours in between matches,
Yeah.
and then you got to get up and play. You know, and there's no practice. You get up, you play, and, you know, you do what you do. But, yeah, it's tournaments are a grind, man. I know when you play well at a tournament and you finish real high, when you get home Sunday night or early Monday morning, whatever it might be, I mean,
You're exhausted.
you're exhausted. It's a lot, you know, especially if you're one of them players, and I'm not the greatest at it. I wish I was better, but, you know, that stay in every shot. I mean, there's a lot of players that, which is the key to pool. In my opinion, it's the #1 thing
Absolutely.
to stay in every shot. But to
Give
do that
every
is
shot the respect
exhausting.
it deserves.
It's
Yep.
exhausting. You know, and both these players are really good players at doing that. You know, I feel like when Thomas pulls the trigger, he at least knows what he wants to do and has the plan to do it. You know, and that's what you got to do. Now, I like personally drawing down into this 3 here and just playing it safe, banking the 1 up out of 2.
Yeah, that's a good shot. That's a good way to go. You got more blockers for
Because
the
if you hit that 3,
there it is.
that's
Stuck
actually
one
not a
right
bad
there.
shot either.
Good shot.
He had a pretty good shot there. I think he might be able to see the edge of the ball, if not maybe jump it.
The only other thing I saw there was maybe kind of shooting the edge of the 1 and getting the 1 up back behind there and putting the cue ball maybe down by their 2 ball there, you know, but
Yeah.
doing some other things in play there. Steve kicks pretty well.
Was he
Looks
looking
like
to kick
he's
at
met-
4? Is he looking to kick at 4 rails maybe?
I think he's looking to see if he can get past the 6 ball and just kick it 2 rails.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, kind of. I don't think I put that note.
It's going to be kind of tight. A handy dandy little telestrator there. Yeah, a little long.
Yeah, see, I like the 4
Maybe
rails
this
there.
way.
I like the 4 rails there.
Yeah.
He was on it, you know.
No rail.
And a hit with some speed, he's probably getting some separation there too, you know. I mean, that's going to separate the balls. The cue ball's probably going to go up to the left, and the 1 ball's going to go down around the 7-9 probably. So. There's some work in this rack though. This ain't no wide open rack.
Got to get a good angle on the 2 to get down to that side of the
Yeah,
3.
I like being on the end rail, you know, on the end rail, shooting the 2 to slide down, like just past the side pocket and roll into where he was looking at being on the 3 there. So he can just shoot this 1 in and follow up to the end rail, I think would be good. Okay, he likes the idea of just going 1 rail this way. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you want to make sure you touch the side rail right there about
Yeah,
the first diamond past the side pocket.
I agree. I always like touching the rails. I think better things happen that way.
Make that your mark. You know, that'll help keep you from overhitting it too. Just get to that side rail there and let it.
He came right in that first time, and just like you said, yep.
All right, so now we got to play a good shot here to get on the 4. This ball's thin. Might be froze. If it's frozen.
No, it's not frozen. He's about an inch and a half off.
Oh,
It's just a shadow. Yeah.
The ball burn got me.
Yeah, it's just a shadow. He's probably just going to play it 1 rail up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Don't get jacked up. There it is. Man, that was crazy. The white line on the table.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
looked
yeah,
like,
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
is that ball frozen?
He was saying it was frozen. I was like, what? He's like 2 inches
Yeah,
off, you know? Like, but yeah, it was hard to see from where we're sitting. Yeah. Well, that's a great shot. Come, what is it? 1, 2, 3 rails and down.
Yeah,
Now,
that's
I
hot.
like to get to the end rail here. You know, I don't know. I'm weird, but I
You
like
either
to get
want
to
to get
this.
to the end rail or you want to get to like the middle diamond on the side rail and
Yeah,
like just touch
exactly.
the rail there, so you got a good angle to get
Yeah,
up to the side.
exactly. I mean, you definitely want to pay attention to that when stroking this ball. Thomas likes to run it. I would see him going to the end rail. And see, that's he's got
okay.
he's got a little angle there.
You can just kind of shoot this ball with straight high English though, and 2 rails will bring you right out. You just got to get your speed right.
Yeah, he's
You're gonna cut the
pretty
ball.
he's pretty straight. I think high English might run him into the 9. He's a little straighter than
Maybe
I
so.
think. I don't know.
You might just want to draw it over and play it in the side then. That's what he's looking at now.
Yeah, and that's the importance of backing up to that 5 ball. Either, getting to that end rail so you got the angle, or like Rick said, coming up to around the second diamond so you have just to follow off the end rail and
Yeah,
back
making
up.
sure you hit it hard enough just to touch the rail.
Exactly.
All right, good shot there. He's got a steep
Yeah.
angle on the 7. Can
Yeah,
play it in the side and draw it to the side rail. You just got to stay down and hit it nice and smooth. A lot of people want to overhit these kinds of shots, or you can play it up in the corner and just kind of punch it and drift it over and shoot the 9 in the corner. Like that. Oh,
oh,
that's the only thing that gets scary there. Uh-oh, might have got away with it. Looks like he left Steve hooked.
Do we have a side view? Side view?
we got these two.
Okay, yeah,
That-
I didn't do much better. Wasn't sure. I'm the rookie to the camera angle here, guys. I thought maybe it might give us something.
So Steve's taking to the air again. Let's see if he got his pilot's license.
Yeah, this is a pretty straightforward jump. You might be able to jump draw it or.
Don't even really need to draw it, man. Right? You can just stop it even.
Yeah,
Really
just
want to
hold it
make
there
sure
and
you
play it
make
in the
Get a
side.
shot at the 9. Oh, he hit it
Oh.
great.
Yeah.
How'd he hit it? Good shot, Steve.
Yeah, it was a nice shot.
Great shot. Great shot there. So that's what you would say.
Steve evens it up at 4.
Steve evens it up in his break. That's a big missed opportunity there by Thomas.
Yeah. Let's
You know,
take another look at that jump shot.
on the replay here, look, Steve stays down. See how important it is to stay down on the ball. Hits it great.
Yeah, that was a
right
nice
back.
shot. Yeah, and it kind of all stemmed again from that, just being a little bit out of line off that 5 to the 6. You got a little out of line on that 5 to the 6, which caused him to have a little tougher shot on the 7. And that's kind of how things can just get away from you there.
And playing in this format, that's big because Thomas had a chance there to break serve and go up 2 games.
Right.
When you can go up 2 games, especially later in the set, and you're playing alternate break, it really increases your chances there. It takes
and
a
it
little
puts the
heat
pressure
off
on
you
the other guy, too.
Exactly. And takes it off of you a little bit.
I see we got a little comment in the booth there. I want to thank Joe Garofalo there for working the day so I could come out and play and commentate. I appreciate that.
Nice break there by Steve. Got a good look at the 2 in the side.
Yeah, that is a great break. What do you do here, Rick?
Let's see how it looks from the other angle one time.
Do you
Dave.
dig in a little bit with inside and just come up 2 rails?
I don't know if you have to do any of that.
You just kind of roll it in slow?
You can almost just kind of play it to that part of the pocket, and you can jack up one at a touch, right?
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about that is you stay over there then, which that 7 ball then Connor plays problems to get back
That's
to
true.
5.
You can roll it.
So I like coming over. Oh,
I didn't. Looks like he's going to get an opportunity though. I think if I don't jack up and shoot it in, I think I would have just shot it in smooth with a lot of high inside.
Yeah, and come 2 rails and back up.
Yeah, or just come off that side rail there.
Okay, okay.
You know, just a little bit. Good shot. I think he would have liked to have been over a little more and a little closer, but this
Yeah,
is manageable.
yeah. I think you just obviously just roll this ball in, and
Steve's stroke is pretty smooth. You can just roll this in with just a touch of outside and come right out for the 6 ball. Just, oh no.
Oh, wow.
Looks like the ball might have skidded or something on him.
yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, just guessing, looking at the way he was looking, I don't think he was 100% committed to the shot, man. It kind of looked like he was
Yeah.
like in between what he wanted to do there. I mean, that's, believe me, I only know that guy's from experience.
That's a big shot there, too.
Yeah, it is. It is.
You shoot that ball in almost like you're shooting in the 9 ball. You know, you just bear down, make sure you make it because that gives you.
Yeah,
an
I just-
opportunity, you know.
I
You
actually
can't-
just
you
cue it with
almost-
center ball. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
do nothing fancy there. All you had to do was make the ball. It's a natural angle on the 6.
Yeah. A lot of people don't like to just hit them flat, though. You know, there's not a whole lot. Like, everybody wants to apply English in every shot. Help the ball in or whatever, you know.
Thomas got a good angle just to come back on the 8 here. And
Yeah, I like drawing it up a little, shooting the 8 in the side. He went the other way. I didn't like that. I would have drew it to that close side, to the side rail that the 7 was on, and
Yeah.
rolled the 8 in over there.
now he's doing a lot of traveling.
Yeah, you know, you make that, you hit that shot good, and then you just roll.
Now he's doing a lot of traveling.
He got good on it. Good
Yeah,
shot.
he did. He did.
It's really easy to fall short on that ball there, though, that he just shot. So I don't like to give myself that chance if I can help it. Nice out there, Thomas. Good shot.
Yeah, 5-4.
5-4 now. Thomas breaking again. He's got a chance to get to the hill first. Let's see if he can get there.
165 viewers. Coming in strong.
Oh my God! For me to say that, I would lose. What I noticed about wrestling like you is never gonna get a bad ball. You don't even have to get a hill when you shoot correctly. Staying straight up, it's not even
All right, Thomas queuing him up. He tends to break the balls a little softer, a little more controlled. Yeah. I was talking to him earlier today about that.
Even when he's not using the template rack. Oh, the 8's going to bite him. Ugh,
It's a bad roll there.
he is not happy about that. That was a perfect break until then.
It's a tricky little push, too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with the 2 hanging that close, you'd like to push it down the table somewhere. You can't get by the 8, so.
Maybe push it down and keep the 8 in front. I mean, and then if you get it back, you go rail first, right?
Yeah.
You know, but try to freeze the cue ball on the rail. There's not really a good jump to push through.
No, that's kind of, I think, what he was looking at there, maybe about pushing it out to a jump shot. And this is a big shot, too.
Hopefully everyone's enjoying the stream. If any of you guys want to donate a little something to the stream so we can help keep improving and
He's actually
trying
looking
new
at it.
stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rick.
Sure.
Rick's
Be
going
right
to go
back.
call a lag. He'll be right back. Thomas just pushed out to like a rail first shot here. I don't know if I've seen Josh Brothers here. He's not here. I thought so. Yeah, Josh Brothers is not in the building, so I don't know what happened there. But good friend of mine too. I've been knowing him for a lot of years, but he's not in the building. So Dave might have a little more info on that, but I know we had a few scratches.
To say, I don't really have any info other than he was signed up, but he was one of the players
Okay.
that didn't show up this
Yeah.
morning. So
There we go. He didn't.
I don't
he
have
didn't
any idea
show up.
why that would be.
Steve tried to hit a rail first shot there. He took the push out and left Thomas obviously a nice look at the 2-ball here.
Where'd Rick go?
You got to watch a push. Watch a push. Hey guys, I just want to say one thing. If you guys never made it to one of the on the hill production tournaments and you're a pool player, I don't, you gotta make a trek to one of his tournaments, man. They put on a great event. Big payouts, ran good, real professional style stuff, and they're always at decent venues, good food. It's just always a great ran tournament. So Thomas got a nice shot on the 4 here. I don't know if he's just going to stun it off the rail and play the 5 in the corner. I mean, that's kind of what I would do. Maybe get back to right around the same angle as where he's at. Some players would like to draw it down and play it in the side. And that's what he chose to do.
Chuck and Heather, yes, this is double elimination. These so far are all winner's side matches that we're bringing to you.
Nothing wrong with that shot there. It looks like he's pretty straight just to draw it back a few inches, maybe a foot. Oh boy, he stepped on it. Thomas has been getting some, a few bad angles here this set, and he got a little almost hooked himself on that 6-ball there, and then got a little flat, and then didn't punch off the rail enough, so he's come up probably a foot short on the 7-ball. I don't know what he's going to do here. It looks like he's trying to cut it in. It's a heck of a shot.
Did you talk to Lloyd? He said he texted you the cut and wanted you to look at it.
Oh, wow. Wow, what a shot.
He wants your opinion on it before he puts it out. So.
What a shot there, guys. I mean, I wish I knew how to do the replay, but I don't. That was a heck of a shot on the 7-ball. Looking to go up 6-4 here.
Yeah.
Pretty solid there.
Yeah, he got bad on the 7 there. Made a really, really nice back cut, and
Yeah, great.
it was a nice shot to come with for sure.
Hey, Steve breaking down 6-4.
Steve's got a little work to do. Not like it can't be done.
Yeah, and like you talked about earlier, Rick, the format here with alternate break. I mean, nice thing is for Thomas, he's definitely, no matter what, going to get back to the table. I
Getting
think
at least one more break.
Yeah, exactly. One more chance to close it out.
And the good thing for Steve, although he's down 2 racks, 2 of the 3 racks will be his break.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Hill will be his break. Yeah.
So really want to focus on making a good break here, making a good out, get it back to 6-5. We can't change anything that's already happened in the set, so I don't think he has a good look on the deuce here.
You think he can see it, Rick?
Might be able to see it, but I don't think he can. He's gonna, if he can, he's gonna have to play safe off of it.
Yeah, I like just thinning it, banking it up, and bringing the
up the
cue ball.
table.
Yeah, bring the
Yeah.
cue ball down here.
You got the 7-9-6 to
Exactly.
hide behind.
Just don't leave it like in the side. That's about the only thing that could go wrong. Leave it close to the side pocket where you'd have a jump shot in the side. So just hit it hard enough to do that. And Steve hits these balls pretty good.
Hold up, Whitey. Oh,
he might have made it.
Yeah.
That's the one thing he didn't want to do. Didn't want to leave it hanging.
He left it a little on the outside of the pocket, though. I think it's still makeable, but it's...
It's got to go rail first, though. So, yeah, I agree. This is where, some of that old shifting knowledge comes in. The gold crowns like to be played. You play it to the outside of the pocket and
Right.
comes in, right? So, if you can catch it on you can just get it into the pocket facing there enough. Oh, you hit it perfect. Move the 8 ball out of the way. He's got a real good angle to get to the 5 ball here.
Yeah, I like his pace. I like his pre-shot routine. I mean, he really takes his time and looks at everything. And
Pre-shot routine is important in any and everything you do. I mean, that's why golfers have it. You know, all the top players have it. You know, Ralph Souquet is a good example of a
yeah,
really good pre-shot routine. He looks at everything from both sides. You know, you just put it like a thought, a pause in your thoughts for a second, just to kind of get everything right. Good shot there. Which way you want to play this ball, Eric? You want to play with some high inside, or are you
I
going to
might.
try to come around 2 rails with
I'd
outside?
probably 2 rails.
I like this ball with high inside. Looks like he's going to come out around.
And that's why I don't like that shot.
Why?
Just chance of running into the 9, you know.
Looked like he didn't put much of
He
any
didn't.
spin
Yeah,
on it
he didn't
either
cue
way.
it the best either. But yeah, I mean, it
If you
just.
put high inside on that ball, you don't come anywhere
Yeah,
near
he-
there. It
Yeah.
bends
Definitely,
backwards.
he definitely didn't put much high on it. I don't
No,
know about-
no. He was cueing it low,
Yeah.
like low inside, trying to like. Yeah, I don't.
I definitely wouldn't have used low inside. No way.
I think he has a lockdown safe here, and I think he'll play it.
Yeah, just be careful you don't make it in the side.
Well, I like to bank at 2 rails.
I'm going to try to nut him on the 9 ball.
Exactly. Yeah.
Went for the bank.
He went for it. See, that goes back to what we were talking about earlier. You don't want to do that because you're going to give an easy table, right? That's a misfire there.
Yeah, it's going to be.
I think you're better off if the safety was a little tough. I think you're better off just playing this tougher safety and just try to really focus on sticking the cue ball in the 9. And
Yeah.
if you unfortunately make the 7, then you make it. But if you nut him up on 9.
Yeah, it definitely got Steve back to the table with a chance to get it to 6-5. With Steve breaking.
No, Thomas break.
Thomas breaking.
Yep. Yep. Gets it to 6-5. Thomas breaking. The chance to close out the match. I'd like to thank everybody that's watching. If you're enjoying this, please like the stream, please share it, subscribe to our channel, and if you'd like to donate to help keep the stream free, there's information on donating both in the description of the stream and in the ticker at the bottom of the screen. Thank you.
Yeah, we're at like 194. We're almost at my 200 mark. I'd be happy if we could get the 200 at the end of this match.
If you notice too, Steve has a really, really good temperament. Controls his emotions really well. He just, even when he's frustrated, the most he might do is look up. So that helps. You have to be able to do that when you're in these spots, knowing that you had a couple opportunities that you didn't execute the way you wanted to. This can be a little tough here.
I don't know if that 9 might have wired up.
That's what I was wondering. I don't think so. I think it's, if anything, it's pointed down to the point on the short rail, and
Yeah,
it's
but he's
gonna
got a little space in between there, though.
yeah. But it's going to throw away from the pocket from this
Yeah,
direction.
you're probably
so-
right. It's probably a pretty low percentage. I don't even... Looks like the
And the
ball
one
goes.
does go.
Oh,
so
okay. I didn't know
yeah.
that. Okay, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, well. It's a nice wide open table, man. I mean,
I don't see much trouble here. Just getting to
No.
the 5.
yeah, getting to the 5 safely, yep.
I almost just stopped the cue ball there and just bring the cue ball back. Just take the little bit thinner cut to bring me right back over and get the
Yeah,
gap.
exactly. That's exactly what he
Yeah.
did. Yeah, I like using follow a lot. I mean, you got a lot. I think you
Yeah,
just have
I
a lot
don't
more
mind rolling the
control.
ball. I don't mind rolling the ball at all. Here you just come out past the 6 ball. Just don't come out too far where the 9 ball. So this is like another thing where your pre-shot routine, like I like trying to pick a spot on the table where I want the cue ball to be like something like specific
Yeah,
and make that your target. That gives you a little
Excuse
margin for error as well.
too
Hit
hard.
it too hard.
Oh, wow.
That was a pretty big mistake right there by Thomas.
So the aggressive
mean-
shot here is to try to kick it in.
I mean,
Right?
if he could have just been right around the rack area, would
Yeah,
have been
exactly.
good.
Yeah, that's-
Anywhere, you know what I
Just
mean?
like try to be land on the spot.
Yeah, you almost have to try and
Looks
unless
like
he
he's
can
gonna
get to
try to
this.
swerve this ball. I don't know if I like that. You know what I like doing here is I like kicking into the 5-2 rails. So side rail, bottom rail, and try to catch that edge of and catch the edge of the 5, and let the cue ball come up the table. At least try to get some distance in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you go at it to make it, the only thing is if you hang it, you're gonna leave. You could leave Steve a really good opportunity to tie this game with a 6-6, tie the set.
He's kicking at it.
You hit it great.
Oh,
I mean, how much better can you really hit that ball?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
None of us in this building are going to hit that ball any better.
No,
You know what I mean?
no,
Like,
he hit
that's
the.
the only
I
thing
don't know
with
how it
that.
didn't go. It was pure.
It's the only bad thing with being aggressive there. I think you're supposed to play the safety.
Steve came up a little short on that one, but
It's okay. You can just put just a touch of outside, spin it
Yeah.
down past the 8. You can hit it firm to go on the other side or just take the short side.
might be playing it 2 rails back across.
He went into the 8. Look at this.
Okay, turned out all right.
Turned out
Hey,
okay,
one at a
but that's
time,
not
one
what
at
he
a
was trying to
time.
do.
Yeah.
Steve said, I don't want to shoot them all in. I want to shoot one less. So here's another little tester, Eric, right? You gotta, if you play it with high inside, you gotta really put something on it and make sure you miss the side. Or you just draw it out and around 2 rails. Just
I
put a good
like
stroke
high
on it.
inside. It just sets up better for me. I like to shoot this ball. Yep, high inside. He's drawing it out. Yeah.
It might fool you. Might be just shoot it with straight high for real.
Yeah, absolutely. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right. With the angle he
You got
has, it
that
could
angle.
come.
It might take you right to that first diamond. Looks like past the side pocket, right?
It's exactly here. He's drawing it.
As Rick was saying earlier, Steve lines up with low English on every shot, so that doesn't necessarily mean he was drawing it.
I don't think he's laying on that 2 rail scratch shot though either. I don't think he's going to overpower it that hard. But
Yeah, he went forward.
yeah, it's perfect.
A little firm. Little firm. It's not where you wanted to be. That was the spin. See, that's why I like maybe hitting that ball flat. Just a straight high ball. Just cut it in. And just get over there on that side.
I think he should be okay on this.
Yeah, but it's
I think he's
set, man.
safe.
It's different, you know. I mean, this can be the set for him.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
It's a must make.
I don't think he's close to that scratch shot. I hate when I always get on that scratch line or close
That's
to
the
that scratch
worst.
line. You're like, it's going to scratch. You still shoot it. It's like, what do you do? But he should be able to draw it up around the first time and past the corner pocket, I should say. Oh,
Oh, wow.
Overcut that one really bad.
yeah, that was fortunate.
Well, at least he gave Thomas somewhere to rest his hand.
Yeah.
He's only got. These shots can be tough sometimes, man.
Oh,
Straight
trust
in,
me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
on the rail.
Yeah, for the set. Yeah.
You only got the top piece of the cue ball. Good shot.
Stroked it in nice.
All right.
All right. Thomas takes that match 7-5.